Well, market trends are certainly changing, and in this video I'm going to be discussing which Rolex models are actually hitting the market in abundance, which models there's a shortage of, and which models are not coming through at all. So we're going to start with which Rolex models are not coming through at all, and it will be no surprise to you guys that follow the channel and certainly the Rolex market that is the steel and gold range. So the steel and gold range, in particular the Submariner range, they come in two variants. They come in the black dial, black bezel, and they also come in the blue dial and blue bezel, aka the Bluesy. The Rolex retail price for this watch is $14,200, and as you know, we sell absolutely bundles of this model. But recently, over the last 4 weeks, in our cabinet on our website LWC, you will see there's not one Bluesy for sale. And why is that? Purely because the market has been dropping on this particular watch. It has been a below retail watch for us to buy and just over retail for us to sell. One of my good clients has given me the information that in his local AD window, there was a Bluesy for sale, non-exhibition. Literally, you could pick it up on the day and it was there for 2 weeks before it sold. So that's a good indication where the steel and gold market is, and the black one is even less. We can buy that watch and we can sell it under retail price. So that tells you where the steel and gold market is on the Submariner. And let's look at the next one. Let's look at the GMT Master, the second in the lineup. This particular range, you've got the two variants. So you've got the GMT Master GR&R, which aka the Zombie. I really like this watch. The retail price from Rolex is just over £15,000. I'm going to say 15,050. It's got that beautiful two-tone bezel and the Jubilee bracelet. Again, I absolutely love this watch. We are not getting any offered to us at this side of the desk, and purely because the retail price is so high out there from Rolex, and clients that are buying it, or certainly that were buying it and hoping to sell for a profit, it's just not there. They're going to buy that watch and take it at a loss. Unless you really want that watch, and I think it's stunning by the way, you are actually going to lose money. The other one in the lineup is the 18 karat and rose gold root beer, our best-selling GMT of 2023. This particular one, again, I think we've got one in the back there. We bought out a private client's collection the other day. We've not seen many over the last few weeks. Again, the trend continues. Is it a popular watch? Yes. Is it a stunning watch? Yes. Is it a good buy actually in the marketplace? Absolutely yes. But as far as new 2024 models coming through, we're hardly seeing any, because the clients that were buying that to flip for a profit, we all know that's not there anymore. But the clients looking to buy on the grey market, just wanting to pick one up on the day, yes, the market is great. But the market is being affected by the Rolex retail price and how little are coming through, because unless you're buying it to wear and keep, there's not many people buying them watches to buy and flip, even for a loss in this current market. So let's see how that trend continues with the GMTs, which is one of our best sellers in the steel and gold lineup. Another one in the steel and gold range, and it pains me to say it, is the Daytona. It comes in the yellow, gold and steel variant, the 40mm, the new reference, the 126503. It comes in 4 dial combinations, so you've got the champagne and black, more of the entry-level dials. Then you've got the white, I've got one to show you here. And you've also got the black diamond dial, the top tier dial. To let you guys know, retails around about £17,800 for this from Rolex. We were paying over retail for this watch not too long ago, and we were selling these for way over 20,000, let's say 21, 22,000. We've actually got 2 of these in stock at the minute. This is the best selling dial, by the way. It's the most popular one. It's the unisex dial as well. We had an older reference actually in this week, and we sold it to a client, and he couldn't justify the extra money because there's quite a big gap from the old reference to this one. But certainly for you guys, if you're looking to pick this watch up, I don't think it'll be too long before you can actually get it at Rolex retail price, because we've reduced the price on this to just under £20,000. And considering it's not an easy watch to get from Rolex, it certainly won't be available in the window for you to be able to pick up and take away like the Bluesy that I've just mentioned. It is a really good watch compared to the steel Daytona, compared to the markets, but there's hardly any coming through now. And especially like the black diamond I just mentioned, that is a beautiful watch. Again, just over £20,000. You know, we're talking 10% over the Rolex retail price to pick one of these up on the day, but there's not many coming through, and it's certainly a trend that we've seen slowly coming all throughout the year. So where it will be at the end of this year, you know, who knows? But I certainly feel you guys out there, if you're walking past your AD, you're going to see more steel and gold watches in the windows becoming readily available, and who knows Will this be available next year? Let's wait and see. Let's discuss the next category. What is there a shortage of? What are we not seeing coming through in 2024? And it is the Daytona Oyster Flex models. For you guys that follow the channel, you'll know the Mighty Four. The 4 best-selling Oyster Flex Daytonas are, and I've got a few to show you. We've got the Daytona Ghost, our best-selling one by far. I'll get the new reference out to show you. This is the one here. The Rolex retail price is £29,300. We sell these around $36,950, just to let you guys know. And for you guys trying to get this from your Rolex AD, we've probably only had, I'm gonna say like 6, 7, 8 of these this year, in the whole year. So that just goes to show how hard this watch actually is to get. One of the other Mighty Four is the Sundust, so that's this one. Exact same variant, same retail price, very similar price for us to sell in the grey market, around the 35, 36K, but in the rose gold variant, again, an extremely hard watch to get, hardly any coming through this year. And we will buy, just to let you guys know, of the 4 I'm gonna mention, as many as we physically can, because we know what Rolex is like. There'll be a short window throughout the year, probably 2 or 3 or 4 times a year, where they will push the Oyster Flex Daytonas out, and then they're gone. So when we get the opportunity from you guys out there and from our clients to buy this watch, we will just buy 4, 5, 6, 7 of the same variant, because we know then they're gone. The next one of the Mighty Four is the Paul Newman. This one here, again, the new reference. Retail price from Rolex is $27,900. We sell these around about the 34, 35K. And like I said, this is an absolutely stunning, stunning watch with a beautiful matte black dial. The other one, no surprise, in the Mighty Four, we actually don't have in, which is the Pikachu, the new variant of mine, the yellow gold with the black subdials. We have seen hardly any of these coming through. And if you look online, guys, you look at the prices that people are asking, they're asking over £40,000 for this watch, just due to the demand. I personally think that's too much. We sell them around about the 38K, just to let you guys know when they come in. And we are getting the odd ones offered, but we're just not being successful, just purely because people see the online market prices. But we've certainly seen a shortage of these. You know, there's not many coming through at all. And I would like to see more hit the market, but like I always say on this channel, these here are a very, very special watch, and they're becoming even harder to get in 2024. So let's talk about what models we have actually seen in an abundance. What have we seen hitting the market over the last 4 weeks? Well, I can tell you, it's the steel models, which includes the Datejust 41, 36 and 31mm, aka the ladies mid-size. Also the GMTs in stainless steel, and also the Submariners in stainless steel. You know, we've got the sub dates, we've got the no dates, we've got the GMT Batgirls. You know, we've seen plenty of those coming through these last 4 weeks. And also we've got the Datejust. You know, we've seen literally every dial combination, every bezel combination, and every bracelet combination coming through on the Datejust 41s. We've bought more 36s than what we normally do. We've also bought more 31s, which is the mid-size, and we all know how hard they are to get, which is no coincidence. When we get them in at LWC, they will sell straight away off the website. You know, there's always people looking for that beautiful 31mm classic ladies size, and we've been seeing them in abundance. The GMTs that we've been seeing, in particular, we've had quite a few Bruce Waynes. If you guys follow our website, we've had both the Oyster and the Jubilee, and I've got some real good information for you on this particular watch. Historically, in the GMT range, including the Pepsi, Batman, Batgirl, the Jubilee will always outsell the Oyster. That's just the way it is. When we got the Oyster bracelet in, we had 4 or 5 clients on the books for this particular watch. We got the Jubilee one, which is here. Now let me show you it. I actually think this is the better one out of the 2, but that's my own personal opinion. So it's got the 2-tone bezel, it's 40mm in size, it's got the Jubilee bracelet, and it's absolutely stunning watch. Retail price just under 10K from Rolex. This particular watch here, for me, it appeals more than the Oyster bracelet. When we've offered this to our clients, instead of the Oyster saying, look, we've got this Jubilee, and are you interested? Yes, it's slightly more in money and price for you to buy. They've all turned around and said, no, we want the Oyster bracelet. So that got my head scratched. I'm thinking, why are people wanting the Oyster bracelet, this particular one? And the only reason I can think is because if you're looking for the Jubilee dial GMT, most of our clients want a bit of colour. They want the blue and red, you know, they want the black and blue, they want that slight uplift, you know, which does appeal more to the Jubilee bracelet. The GMT Bruce Wayne on the Oyster is a more understated watch, and if you want understated, most clients are going to choose the Oyster bracelet, which is why I think we've got so many clients on the books for the Oyster and not the Jubilee. So that really defies trends with the GMT Masters, But it's good information for you guys out there that the client that wants this watch wants an understated watch. They want the GMT, they want the two-tone bezel, but just not too much. And that's why they want the Oyster. As always, we're going to round up with our best-selling models of the last 4 weeks, and they're in 4 categories. Coming in at 3 and 4 respectively is the GMT range and the Submariner range. And the 2 best sellers in these 2, in the GMT in particular, was the Batgirl. We've sold so many of the Batgirl. Price-wise on those, around £14,000 to £15,000 for a new, unworn or nearly new. And it does outsell the Batman. I've actually got a Batman for you here. This one's here out of a private collection. We're looking to buy quite a large collection last week for one of our very good clients. This is the Oyster, this is like the OG, the original, you know, this is the old reference as well, by the way. So this is the one that, you know, most people always knew. When you looked at a GMT with the blue and black, it was always the Batman. The Batgirl wasn't a thing then, but the Batgirl trends, as I've just mentioned, the Jubilee is the most popular, and that is the best selling in the GMT range this last 4 weeks. The next one is sub-range, the star performer of this category, and it's not the Submariner No Date, which is a very good seller and very hard to get. Retail price around about $8,050 from Rolex. We sell these for just under £11,000. It's not the Submariner Date, which is the one that everybody covets. Retail price from Rolex, just over £9,000. We sell these now just under 12. It's actually the Rolex Submariner Starbucks. No coincidence, I physically don't have one in. We have sold so many of these, and this is why market trends, this is why it's really important to follow our videos, because we had 4 or 5 sat in our stock, not much interest, you know, a little few inquiries here and there. Then all of a sudden we've sold at least 5 of those in the last sort of 2 weeks. Price-wise on those, I think they are fantastic value for money. We sell them around $13,000 to $13,500 for brand new, bearing in mind they're just under £10,000. And we're selling around £12,500 for the pre-owned ones. So if you're wanting that uplift, something a little bit different, the Starbucks is definitely proved a popular seller over the last 2 weeks. Coming in at number 2 is, pains me to say it, the Daytona range. This is the one that we have sold a lot of in the last 4 weeks, but unfortunately not as many as we normally do, just purely because the market trends have shifted. The best seller in this category, I'm sure no surprise, is the Ghost. It's got the beautiful, obviously, grey dial, black sub dials. This is the new reference. I've actually got an old reference to show you here. This is a 116 reference. If you look at them side by side, just show you a little bit. We've done a lot on our channel on this. If you want to check it out, check out the other videos. I would say this is definitely the more elegant, more classic looking one. This is definitely the more sporty looking one, you know, and for me personally, I think that is definitely the sweet spot for you guys out there looking for, you know, that daily, that really beautiful watch that you can wear more than none. The other ones that we've led in the lineup, we've also done the Sundust. We've been selling quite a few of those. The Paul Newman, selling quite a few of those as well. We don't really stock the entry-level dials, just to let you guys know. You know, the whites, the blacks, the plains, it's just not a dial we really stock, just purely because the demand is for the Mighty 4. Number 1, and for you guys that follow the channel, you'll have seen this market trend coming over the last 3 or 4 market updates. It's been slowly moving its way up to the top place, and it is the Datejust range. The Datejust is our number 1 seller, and by a long way, by the way. And the highlight of this particular category is the Mint. The Mint Datejust 41. I actually had to double take when I checked the stock to see how much we'd actually sold over the last few weeks. I didn't actually realize we'd sold that many. The number was 7. That's how many we've sold in the last 4 weeks. So that's just to give you clarity on one specific dial and bracelet and bezel combination. This is one that you guys are still finding hard to get from your Rolex AD, and we sell these, like I said, for just under £13,000, and it has absolutely been a landslide in the 41mm category. Then we're on to, again, the market trends. We've had more 36mm than we normally do. We saw quite a lot of the Wimbledon, so it's this particular one here, but with the beautiful Wimbledon dial. We've had a couple of these in as well. These are extremely hard watches to get. We sell these around £13,000. The Rolex retail price is over £10,000 now. And it's got the beautiful one-of-one dial, mother of pearl, unique diamond dot dial. What a watch that is. Certainly a unisex watch now. Ladies out there want the bigger watch, and that's why it's proving popular. But it's not just the mother of pearl, like I say, it's the Wimbledon and the Mint. Actually, we had a Mint one go on the website, so this variant, but in the 36, and it's sold out in hours. So definitely looking to stock more of those because they're proving extremely popular. And we've also sold quite a lot of the 31. We all know how hard these are to get, guys. So We've got a couple to show you here, a couple of the top ones. Again, so we've got the beautiful mother of pearl, and this is the one that is definitely hard to get. Again, same as the 36, just a smaller variant. You know, it's such a beautiful, unique one-of-one dial watch, and these are sold around about 12 to 13,000 pounds, just to let you guys know. And this is probably our best seller in the 31. It's called the Azuro Floral Scatter Diamond Dial. Beautiful colour, couple of different tones to the actual blue dial. It's got the beautiful diamonds that are scattered all over. It's got the fluted bezel, obviously the Jubilee bracelet, and we sell these around about 12 to 13,000 pounds. Again, we saw loads of these over the last few weeks. They're proving so popular, and it just goes to show the market trends on where this particular range of the day just has been creeping up, and it's now absolutely smashed all the others out of the park the last 4 weeks. And that is why it's so important for you guys out there to follow our market updates to see what is trending, what is popular, and what is coming up over the next few weeks.